Hello, I'm TALUNGA Primrose. I'm going to present my in-video project 2 concerning the PowerPoint and the networking and mobile devices. As our first question states that we need to define a computer network and to differentiate between their types. As for me, a computer network is a group of two or more computers that are linked in order to share resources. There are some types of computer networks, and these include the LAN, the WAN, the metropolitan campus area network, personal area network, the virtual area network, and so on. Some of these types of computers, as you can see, this is how they operate. For the LAN, it operates in a network, as you can see, a small area, a local area network. This can be operating in a place like a school, like hospitals, things of the like. Like we also have the WAN, and the WAN, this one operates also as my illustration shows. With WAN, we can have the many LANs in the WAN, and there you find also the metropolitan network. They are combined in a WAN. This one covers a wide area network, and it can cover like a country, a whole country, or a continent, and it makes the people around those countries, the country or a larger place. It can cover a larger geographical area. Like for example, people can coordinate with people like in Uganda and maybe Kenya, or even all over Africa. And that is the WAN. We also have the MAN. That one is the metropolitan area network. As my illustration shows, with the MAN, it also covers an area, as you can see, and this is where a large computer network this one operates on a large computer network in a geographical area, and this one can include in several buildings or even the entire city. For example, Jinja, maybe Kampala city, they can use that type of network. We also have the campus area network, and with this one, a campus area network is a network of multiple interconnection. It is connected in local area. It is also a local area network, like the LAN, but for it is in a campus form. It covers a geographical area such as a university, like a college. It can't cover a bigger part or a bigger area. It covers just a small part of a small area. As you can see, my illustration, we have the college here, and then we have a hostel and a library. So these people around all share that network, and that is the network serving all of them in that particular geographical area. can is smaller than the metropolitan. So man is wider than the can. We also have the personal area network. With this one it interconnects electronic devices centered on an individual or a person's workspace. For example, you can see this illustration. We have a computer, we have phones, we have headsets, headphones, the mouse. It connects in also a small part. It is like personal. Computer networks, we also have the virtual private network. This one is the most recent one. It is a private network which is called a VPN. It's a more secure encrypted net connection over the internet from a device to a network. For this one, we also have its illustration. This one keeps the internet around, but it is really secure. It is a private kind of network, so people don't just use it without being authorized or being connected to it. This one is usually used in like the banks, headquarters. They can use it as in a home, and the mobile users also use it because it can be private. It can't be for the whole country or for very many people. It is a private kind of network. So the other question we have is, what are the mobile devices? And we need to identify and explain the characteristics of these mobile devices. A mobile device is a general term for any type of handheld computers. These devices are designed they are designed as portable. They are portable. They can be held in a palm. They can be held in hands. For example, the phones, the mobile phones, the tablets, the e-readers, smartphones, and the like. As you can see, this is my illustration where we are shown various types of these mobile devices. We have the iPad, we have the smartphones, the e-readers, and so on. As you can see, they can be handled in a hand. Our other question was, what are the mobile devices, and identify their characteristics. The characteristics of these mobile devices, as you've seen the mobile devices in the illustration, we have these mobile devices have a battery. It is one of their characteristics. They have a battery that their power is saved, and a battery that powers the device for several hours. These batteries are usually charged. As you can see, the phones, people charge their phones and they keep the power there for several hours. We also have the Wi-Fi, which helps people to access internet, and this one can also be in a small piece of area or an organization which is nearby. It can be shared by very many people. It can be shared by 2 or 3 or maybe 2 offices. That is a Wi-Fi. It helps in the internet. That is another characteristic. The other characteristic is a physical or on-screen keyboard for entering information. This one is a mobile keyboard. It isn't really a keyboard that is really handled or seen very fast, but it is used, it is installed, and it is there to help in entering information. There people can input their information using that keyboard, and then they use that information in any services they are making. The size and weight that allows it to be carried in one hand is also another characteristic. Because their sizes are small, they can be carried. They can even you can put your phone in your pocket. You can move with your phone in your hands. So their size and weight allows them to be carried in the hand and manipulated with the other hand. The touch screen interface is almost all cases. This applies, for example, for the notepad, for the pads and the tablets, the phones, the smartphones. They have the screen touch, and they use it for their interface in all cases, in almost all the cases. We also have the virtual assistant, like the Siri, Cortana, and the Google Assistant. It is also another characteristic for these devices. The ability to download data from the internet, including the apps and books, it is also a vital characteristic which helps people to use these devices in a flexible manner, because they can download whatever they want and use it exclusively. They use it freely. We also have the wireless operation. This one can also be the same as the cellular or the Wi-Fi, because these devices can either be without wires or wired. So some of these devices can be used without even being on any wires. So they can be moved with, as long as they have the battery, they can be moved with, someone can move with his or her wireless device. For example, the phones, the Wi-Fi's, and so on. So the other question is to explain the features of mobile operating systems. Mobile operating systems is the foundation software that allows one to manage a device. Operating these devices can be run in a favorable manner using these favorite apps, and these features and programs on your mobile device, like we have like the Blackberries, the iPads, the Windows Mobile, the Palm operating system, Symbian, the Android, and the other examples. Those are some of the examples of these features of these operating systems. As you can see, we have the illustration there. We have the Blackberry, the iPhone, the iPad, and so on. These features can be explained in various ways. For example, these features are good in managing sales. It is their feature They manage sales, access to internet, advanced GPS features. They have the keyboard, the query keyboard, the multimedia features, the wireless connectivity. Their messages, they can help in messaging, memory management, managing apps, and so on. We have to explain the other question is explain the following wireless mobile telephone networking technologies. These networking technologies, we have the global system for mobile communications, that is the GSM. The global system for mobile communications is a standard developed for second generation, that is the 2G, a digital cellular network used by mobile devices as the tablets or mobile phones. General packet radio services, that is the GPRS. We usually hear these words GPRS, and this is the general packet radio service. Is a packet-oriented mobile data standard on the 2G and the 3G cellular communication network. Communication networks global system for mobile communication. Edge is a digital mobile phone technology that allows improved data transformation rates and the backward computable extension of the GS. Edge is considered as a pre-3G radio technology. Universal mobile technology, the Universal Mobile Telecommunication System, UMTS, is a third generation mobile cellular system for networks based on the GSM standard. The long-term evolution, that is the LATE, is a standard that increases the capacity and spreadsheet a different radio interface together with a core network improvements. LATE is sometimes known as a 3.95G and has been marked both as 4G and long-term evolution. We have the Bluetooth. Bluetooth is a wireless technology standard used for exchanging data between fixed and mobile devices over a short distance using the UHF radio waves in the industrial, scientific and medical radio bands and buildings and personal area network. For the Bluetooth, someone can connect two phones together and they share information or transfer information from this phone to the other. This one is mostly used even now. Most people use it, and it is usually installed in the phones. We need to differentiate between the generations of mobile networking technology. Each generation had a significant milestone in the development of mobile communications. For example, we can look at this illustration where we have the first generation, and that one was the 1G. This one had the phone. It had, as you can see, it had a phone whereby only communication could be done. The only communication that was there was only calling. Someone could only call and there was nothing else. We only call, and the other services were not there by then. So it improved to the it improved to the second generation, that is the 2G. The 2G had a phone also. This phone, communication would be made easily. They improvised, they put the device that could enable them to send messages. So 2 things were now in one, calling and messaging, that is the 2G. And then we went to the 3G. 3G also had its own characteristics, and this 3G, it's where most of the phones of today, the people of today have these smartphones where people can communicate, people call each other and also message. And this time in the 3G we also have the internet, the internet, and people can also do the 3 things: calling, messages, and communicate in the interface, in the internet. Then we have the 4G, the 4th generation, and this generation is where we have the calling, the messaging, the internet, and also the video call, the video coverage also came up. So that is in the 4G. The 5G, the 5th generation, is more faster. It is more extremely faster than all the other generations. For it has the video coverage, it has a faster internet, it has messaging, and everything is done in a faster state. Our question, we have another question, that is our F: define mobile applications using examples of applications installed on your own device. Differentiate between these types, the types of mobile apps. A mobile application, also referred to as a mobile app, is a software application designed to run on a mobile device such as a phone, tablet, or watch. These are some of the apps on phones. For example, the phones we have the apps. We have different apps, as you can see on this illustration. All these apps show they are the mobile applications. Generally, the mobile apps are classified into 4 categories. We have the native, the web hybrid, and the progressive web apps, which is the browser, each serving its own purpose. As you can see this illustration, the native app code is the first one. Then the browser comes in, which this one, the hybrid, covers both. It covers two applications, and so the browser comes in, whereby we have this one is combined of 2. It has both the web app and the native app. So this one is a multi-purpose. It has both the web and the native app. The web app is just installed on. The web app is temporary. It is not permanent. It is just installed and it can disappear after being used. But then the native and the hybrid is installed and it can be used freely. Define a mobile application using examples of applications installed on your own device. As we have said, a native app are extremely built for specific types of operating system and can be used on other operating systems. Mobile web apps are best mobile apps that do not get installed on your handheld mobile device and are run on web-hosted servers. They are just on the web. They are not installed permanently. And the hybrid apps are the measures of native and mobile web apps. Like the native apps, they live in an app store. They live in the app store and can take advantage of the many device features available. The progressive web apps are like the regular web pages, but provide additional user functionalities like working on offline, push notifications, and device hardware access, which was earlier only available to the native mobile apps. These are some of the examples of these applications, mobile applications. We have the calculators for the native app. For the native mobile apps, we have the calculator, we have the notepad, and we have the whiteboard examples. We have the pairway for the mobile web apps, the hybrid apps. We have the Facebook and these other apps that you can see. These illustrations show you the exact examples that we have in each of these mobile applications. Our question states that explain how much you can improve the security of your mobile phone. Mobile phones can be kept secure by keeping your phone locked. Once you lock your phone, it is only you who knows the unlocking key. So once you put a lock in your phone, you keep it locked, it will be secure. We set secure passwords. Once you set a password for your phone, no one will know the password unless you show that person your password. So it is secure if you put a password in your phone. We download updated and patches when available. So once you don't show someone how to download your updates, no one can tamper with your phone and succeed in removing its security. Run antivirus programs on cell phones just as you would on a computer. It also helps if you put the antivirus, it will protect your phone from being insecure. Encrypt data. If you encrypt your data on your phone, it will be secure. Shut down Bluetooth capabilities when not in use. Keep confidential information off the phone. Connect to secure Wi-Fi. Beware of downloads, and so forth. So those are some of the ways on how we can keep our phones secure, how we can improve on the security of our mobile phones. Thank you for listening to me. That's my presentation.